Do you feel strong energy when you're around your twin flame? Do you feel that there's a lot of intensity and that sometimes when you've spent even a short amount of time with your twin flame, you feel like you need to rest a lot afterwards? In this video, I'm going to be talking about why that happens and how you can have a more enjoyable energetic experience about being with your twin flame, spending time with your twin flame. My name is Soraya. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, let's kind of dive into it. This is important, I feel, because you want your life in general to feel peaceful and rich and good. But when you feel depleted, tired, it's not sustainable, right? Like you don't want to just go and party and have it be really, really intense and then just crash and be miserable for days afterwards. So this is an important thing. Twin flames, that's your ultimate lover, like you're meant to be with them forever. And so sustainability is key. You want to have the kind of relationship that you can come home to and relax and be yourself and be at peace, not a relationship where it feels like this intensity that you just can't relax and be yourself. So yeah, let's dive into it. So intensity really happens because there's this trying to be in control of your experience with your twin flame. And there's it's basically not grounding, and it's choosing to really hype up this excitement energy. And at the root of it is the belief that you're separate from your twin flame. So for instance, if you're one with somebody, you're not going to be excited when you see them. You're going to be like, oh yeah, of course you're there, right? You're going to feel peaceful. I talked a little bit about this in a previous video. You're not going to be feeling this intensity with someone that you've been one with your entire existence. It's only when you have this sense of excitement, I'm going to go I'm going to go have this high spiritual experience. I'm going to go and have this experience that's going to make me feel so elated and excited and all these things. And a lot of times there's an unconscious desire to have that high spiritual experience. A lot of people, when they're talking about twin flames, they talk about it like this. They're just talking about how high it is, how spiritual it is, and all this. Jeff and Shlee have said before, I think it was in one of their YouTube videos, where they said that a lot of people treat the twin flame journey almost like they're drug addicts, and they're I got to get that fix. They kind of get into this mode of feeling like they're going to ride that high spiritual energy, and there could be an unconscious desire for that intensity. And so sometimes it's as simple as deciding that you want peace and deciding that you want to be grounded and present with yourself. And that's really how you connect with your twin flame, to be honest. When you're into that high mode, you're not really connecting very deeply because you're not very present with yourself. You're only present with your twin flame when you're really present with yourself. And so the grounded, present way is actually how you get closer to your twin. That high way, a lot of it is projection, and a lot of it is that hype. And you're missing actually the juiciest thing about a twin flame union, which is that depth of connection and that presence. And so, yeah, it's really just a choice, honestly, to decide that you want to have peace, that you want to be grounded with your twin flame. And when you're with them, letting go of this belief that there's something that they're going to give you, you're going to get something, let's say you're planning on going on a date with your twin flame. There's not this anticipation that you're going to go on this date and then you're going to feel good and then you're going to have fun and then you're going to be happy and then you're going to have your happily ever after. Instead, there's this sense of I'm with myself, I'm so enjoying myself, and I get to be with myself with my twin flame. You see, that's a completely different attitude. And so it's really just understanding how twin flames work. You want to have a grounded approach to this journey. You do not want to just be super hyped about stuff. And then, like I said, that crashing energy, it's just not worth it. It's not, I've never been able to see somebody stay with their twin flame when that's their choice. It ends up becoming very miserable and intense and unsustainable, and they crash. And it's not that they're not meant to be with their twin flame. It's just the way that they're going about it isn't the healthy way to go about it, if that makes sense. So yeah, you really want to have a grounded, centered approach, and always remember that your twin flame is you, that they're not here to come and bring you something from outside of you, because nobody really can. Just because someone is physically around you doesn't mean that they're giving you an emotional experience. Emotional experiences are actually your choice. That's happening on the inside. No one can hand you a feeling. Your triggers, your programming, your beliefs, your choices within is what brings up triggers and feelings. And so you're not going to get anything from being with your twin. What you do is you share your relationship with God that you have within yourself, and you share it with your twin, because you guys are one. So you guys both have that beautiful relationship with God, and you just kind of share what you already have. You don't get something, you just share and enjoy it mirrored back to you. So it's like an amplifier of whatever's actually already going on within you. It's not going to add anything in, it's just going to amplify what's there. So yeah, the key is really choosing to be grounded, letting go of any attachment to the high, any kind of like wanting to feel good, wanting to get that good high feeling. Instead, you want to take the balanced approach. This is something that is very unique about Jeff and Shalia's teaching. They are so big on you feeling grounded and peaceful with yourself and having that be the foundation of your union because of sustainability. Jeff and Shalia teach how to be with your twin flame forever and never separate again. And so their teaching is like focused on long term, like 50 years from now, like when you're like sitting on the porch and your grandkids are running around, like what actually feels good, and laying the foundation for that now, so that as you build your life, it's never going to crumble. The Bible, I have a Christian background. The Bible talks about like building your house on sand versus building your house on a rock. This is really the spiritual principle that Jeff and Shalia are teaching based on, is that you don't want to build something just to have it fall, because people do that all the time with twin flames, and it's heartbreaking, it's frustrating, it's just miserable. Jeff and Shalia are way more concerned on making sure that you're building on the right foundation. Then you can build whatever you want and you're going to be fine. So yeah, it's all about changing your priorities and doing the spiritual work to cultivate the foundation that you want so that you can have that peaceful relationship. It's really an ongoing thing, Sometimes you will see that you feel really peaceful, and other times you might be attached to something. Other times you might be wanting to get something outside of yourself. So it's something that, it's part of laying that foundation, is becoming aware of these tendencies and these patterns. And that's one of, again, the benefits of coaching. And so if you would like help establishing this foundation for your union, you can reach out. I have coaching sessions available. You can find that beneath this video, my website, and all that information. And I would love to help you establish that, because I want to see couples be able to like stay together and have their relationship actually feel good. Not just like I stayed together because I did it with control, but like staying together because it feels so peaceful and so rich and so good to be together. And that's what twin flames are meant to feel like. This is your ultimate lover. We call it that for a reason. It's not supposed to feel bad, and it's certainly not supposed to be feeling exhausting. So please, really deeply consider, if you're not already, walking the spiritual path that is going to get you those results and help you build that foundation. Start thinking more long-term, more sustainability, and you'll be very glad that you did. Like I said, I've never seen somebody do it the other way and be able to hold on to their relationship with their twin flame very long. It's just, it feels really bad. And so it's not just I'm with my twin flame, it's that you want to have the right kind of relationship with your twin flame. So take the time to heal, to love yourself, to master the mirror exercise and learn the teachings of union, and really lay that foundation in your consciousness so that you can have the kind of relationship with your twin flame that you actually want to have. There's a whole teaching associated with this with Twin Flame Ascension School. All that information is down beneath this video as well. So yeah, learn how this stuff works. Like, you become a master about twin flames. You learn how all this works, and you'll be really glad you did. This is your relation. Like, this is the person you want to marry and spend the rest of your, if you want to get married, this is the person you want to spend the rest of your eternal life with. It's worth finding out how it works and really studying and really practicing what works. And so, invest in yourself and support yourself in that, and let go of the extremes, the highs and the lows and the drama. And, really this is about experiencing peace and feeling really good and being able to enjoy your twin flame for an eternity. So yeah, that's what that is, and that's how to heal it. So if you found this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.